Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And two teams ready to go. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. We'll see Brooklyn facing Oklahoma City. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Pass to Wembanyama. Doncic looking it over. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Refusing to back down. They put the contact on him and he just ignored it.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game. Iverson outside. Out to Doncic. Back to Iverson. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. From outside the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. In the corner, it's Bridges. To the left wing. Back to Wilson. Lets it go from deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. To the inside. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Pass to Pfizer. Back to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Here's Doncic. Chamberlain with the block.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
To the middle. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
And that one falls for Bridges. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Green. Here's Doncic. Looking to end the run. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Down low. Chamberlain. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Look, when you attack inside, you give yourself a good chance to get to the line.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
From a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Chamberlain off on the layup. Oklahoma City trails by 8. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7 though.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Here's Durant. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Colson. Here's Wembanyama. Right wing. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Mitchell. Offline with his 3. Brooklyn leading by 4.
Oklahoma City foul.
And Oklahoma City making a change here.
First personal foul. First team foul. In for Oklahoma City, number 22, Savannah Rivers.
Chamberlain down low. Over Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. It's Rivers on the wing. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to Colson. And here's Rivers. Farmar takes it away. Cunningham's shot is off.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
Using his length inside, Durant.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Wembanyama. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Back to Cunningham.
Oklahoma City foul.
And Brooklyn making a change here.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first half. A putback. Here's Towns. Another shot. And the rejection by Wembanyama. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Screen by Durant. Here's the 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Wembanyama looking it over. Over Towns. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
And that's the right play, creating an opportunity there for her teammate.
And they double up Iverson. .43 seconds left in the second quarter. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Brooklyn leading by 6. Clark right side. Left side, Towns. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
I love how she moved the ball right there, setting it up on a platter.
To end the drought. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And stolen by Iverson. Oh, Iverson slicing and dicing. With 1 on the clock. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that concludes the first half. Brooklyn leads by 8. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Town. Here's Clark. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Clark's got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
And look at Durant using that long stride to stay out ahead on the break.
Oklahoma City trails by 14. Doncic outside. Missed inside. Brooklyn with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Wembanyama. The shot, no good. Morant with it. Picked up by Rivers. The shot by Wilson, no good. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, deadly inside.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Over to the left wing. And finished off by Siakam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Wembanyama. And he gets it to go from the corner. Wembanyama's got 8.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
In the center of things, Morant.
And what a pass from her right there. You love seeing this kind of team.
And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Back to Wembanyama. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Connects from three-point range.
The defense has to be more wary of his willingness to kick it out. They got burned there.
Doncic with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And it's Green missing. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Brooklyn shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Brooklyn leading by 14. Pass to Wilson. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for Oklahoma City. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Clark left side. From deep three-point land. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Doncic from the arc. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 14. And we're coming right back. Be sure. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here is Clark. Banked in off the glass.
Right there, Clark showing off the skill, and I love how she also scored it.
And here's Iverson outside. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A shot by Wilson, no good. Oklahoma City trails by 16. Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. We've got some exciting basketball ahead. Moments away, it'll be Brooklyn going up against Hartford. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And two teams ready to go. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. We'll see Brooklyn taking on Hartford.
Well, Jackson Jr. has a great feel around the glass, creating second chance opportunities.
Pass to Chamberlain. Grant. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Beckers. Jackson. Chamberlain with the rebound. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Personal foul.
Well, that's on the defense there. You have to be more careful guarding.
And so he's able to get one of two.
Well, you look at Julius Randle, his stats over his career. He's a forward who chips in different ways. An excellent passer for his size.
And the basket by Becker.
What a flashy sequence by her. You can tell she enjoys showing off from time to time.
Now here's Morant. He takes it in and finished off by Morant.
Well, it's almost impossible to stay in front of Morant. He's just so quick on the drive.
Here's Becker. Rebound, Brooklyn. Pass to Morant. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Pfizer. Just 5 to shoot. Count that bucket.
Yeah, that's a great find by Morant. He draws so much attention, there's usually someone open.
So both teams making some changes here. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
For three, Siakam. And a great assist by Farmar as that one goes in.
Just taking what he sees on offense. What a feed right there.
Pass to Hassel. Driving in. Banked in off the glass.
Well, don't count on Jackson Jr. for big assist numbers, but he'll make smart passes.
To the wing right side. Here's Towns. Covered by Humphries. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He's getting really flying. You combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Farmar. Still yet to score. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Thompson. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one.
Oh, smooth.
We welcome you to our 2K Sports broadcast. Some great basketball in store for you. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We'll see Brooklyn facing Atlanta.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close. Inside, Wilson. And it's denied by Fox.
Nice for three. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Pass to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Outside Wilson. Beyond the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Conley left side. From deep. Hits it from three-point range.
Just a veteran play by Conley there, giving the team no time to react off the catch.
To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. And Devonts pulls it down. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Parker from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Devonts. Knight in the corner. Outside Conley. Three-pointer. Can't get it to fall. He's missed the second after making his first. Here's Parker. Out to Bridges. Chamberlain down low. Shot clock at 5. Here's Parker. And it's Fox with the rebound. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, the leadership and steadiness Mike Conley brings to his team can't be overstated. A true locker room leader and a vet who sets a great tone out on the floor.
Atlanta again missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, great as a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Yeah, not just a jump shooter. Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Morant, right side. Pass to Siakam. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside, Fox. Here is Rogers. Offline with his three. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, the kick out to Cunningham. Here's Morant. Towns, the screen. Good if it goes. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Atlanta leads by 4. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting.
Hands it from downtown.
Off the bounce, Conley will typically pull up for a shot rather than trying to take it all the way to the hole.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
It's Durant on the wing. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fence.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's D-Box. Oh, and the jam by D-Box.
Taking no chances there. He finishes with authority.
Down low. Here's KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Oh, man. Cunningham making it look easy.
Here is Rogers. Hasn't made one yet. The 19-foot shot. And again, it's Atlanta.
Yeah, I love the confidence off the catch. Not giving the defense any time to react.
Durant. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the reputation of Conley is a pass-first player, but he can pour it on when his team needs him to.
Outside, KD. Spins. Fades back. No good on that one.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attacker who loves to get down here.
Conley gets the bucket.
Well, this is what Mike Conley provides for you. Elite efficiency at the arc.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Some changes for Brooklyn. 55 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And it's Conley penetrating. With the drive. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And earlier in his career, Bridges was tentative about putting the ball on the floor. Not anymore.
And that one falls for Bridges. Atlanta making some changes. He's perfect from the line this time.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Bridges outside. High inside. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, you got a long kick out. Excellent vision.
Parker left side. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Weiser. Back to Chamberlain. Off with the layup. And that one is off. And so it's Atlanta enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And here's Maxey. Pass to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
This is the kind of selfless leader Maxey is. He knows how important it is to share the ball.
Parker with it. Scoreless thus far. And there's the drive. Robinson pulls it in. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Now, here's Bridges. Back to Fry.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We have some exciting hoops ahead here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. Hi, and thanks for being with us tonight as we get ready for hoops, brought to you by 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now here's Moran. Pass to Wilson. Here's Pfizer. Just 5 to shoot. Moran. Pfizer. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Martin with the bucket.
Well, that's great use of her body and her instinct to get in position and convert inside.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
To line for the away team, Asia Wilson. Taking 2 shots.
Here's Martin. About a minute played here so far in the first. There's a screen. Randall, right side. 4 on the clock. Unloads from 13. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's Moran. Pass to Wilson. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
I love how she moved the ball right there, setting it up on a pattern.
Here's Stackhouse. Drives to the hoop. Blocked. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
Asia Wilson. Assist goes to John Morant.
Brooklyn with the ball. 8-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Martin takes it in. Tipped.
Tremendous defense. I mean, he timed his jump, rejecting that attempt down low. They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
And the bucket is good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Chamberlain. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Look, this is the tenacity you want to see inside. He's not afraid of the physicality.
He does not get the second one. Brooklyn trails by 8. Stolen by Parker. Cunningham outside. Pass to Parker. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Shot clock at 6. Now Siakam tries a 10-footer. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Parker. Good work defensively by Randall. Pass to Martin. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Jackson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Parker. Down low. Here's Siakam. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so it's Brooklyn going into the break up 12. They put in work. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Here's Parker. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. And it's Cunningham missing. Brooklyn trails by 10.
I like her being aggressive even in close because she knows she has what it takes to capitalize.
Now here's Durant. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Clock at 6. The fader. That's short off the rim.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Brooklyn making a switch here.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for Brooklyn. Number 22.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Clark with it.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Coming onto the floor for Brooklyn. Number 43.
Outside Durant. Brooklyn pulls it in. And stolen by Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
Turning up the intensity. Durant saw his chance and does not hold back.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Here's the teardrop.
You know, this offense benefits from her being assertive like that.
Here's Cunningham. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for Brooklyn. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. In transition, here comes Brooklyn. Hey, great communication on the lob. And Brooklyn leads by 6.
That's a timely pass, setting her teammate up for success.
There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. Clark right side. Here's Durant. Baker grabs the board. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 6. To the right side. Outside Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. Out to the right wing. Back to Williams. 4-3. Monroe. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
4th team foul.
Here's Clark. Baseline jumper. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. More 2K action in just a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Brooklyn trails by 6. Outside Booker. Back to Murray. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. To the inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
All talent there from Bridges.
To the middle. The kick out to Banchero. To the wing, right side. No good on the 3. Brooklyn leading by 8. Pass to Pfizer. Fires from deep. And Booker pulls it down. Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Out to the right wing. Outside Booker. Shoots over Bridges. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Pass to Wilson. And it's blocked.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponent.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Yeah, we all know Murray is a shooter, but look out. He can finish, too. Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining.
Murray on the move. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
Inside. Here's Chamberlain. And that one's good. 6 points for him.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Coming onto the floor for Brooklyn, Anthony Towns, Pascal Siakam.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. High post Towns. Towns doing some work on the interior.
Yeah, and at 7 feet tall, Towns is a major threat inside. The defense has to guard him better than that.
Brooklyn leading by 7. Now here's Morant. Williams grabs the board. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Stepanovic. No made baskets yet. Morant with it. Checked by Murray. Morant, no good. Murray deciding where to go with it. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Outside Murray. 6 to shoot. Pass to Stepanovic. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And we've reached the end of the third. Brooklyn out in front. They're up by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Brooklyn leading by 5. On the wing, Thompson. Clark in the post. 6 on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Siakam, no good. And Brooklyn with possession here. Here's Martin. Over Clark. Martin misses. Clark outside. Here's Stackhouse. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Clark. To the paint. Here's Towns. And the layup is good off the glass. And Brooklyn leads by 7. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Pass to Clark. Back to Cunningham. Oh, Cunningham rises up.
Well, look at him get up. Kate has some hops now.
Here's Martin.
Contact or no contact, she was getting through. Great use of power.
To the middle. Here's Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
And stolen by Clark. To the left side wing. And here's Siakam for 3.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Stackhouse. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, it takes vision to spot those openings. Good ball movement.
From 17. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Well, and this is why you go to trusted scorers in these moments. They had to convert, and she did.
Timeout call, Brooklyn.
Let's
go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. And coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen here, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Lucky.
it's Bridges with the jam.
Let's go,
There
Brooklyn
you
EK.
go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
You hear, Brooklyn MK.
The shake.
MK.
And it's
Good back.
Randall with the jam.
Well, in that situation, you know Randall's going to be calling for the ball. That's a nice take.
.119 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Durant. To the inside. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Yeah,
Good
good touch
basketball.
on the inside shot. You don't want to overpower that.
Here's Baker. Nice D from Durant. Brooklyn leading by 7. Out to Bridges. Back to Clark. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. For 3, Durant. Nails it from 3.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Here's Randall.
Good game.
Brooklyn pulls it in. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now Clark. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And here's Martin. So we see Brooklyn get the win here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's.
Mm.